Hey crafty friends, I'm so glad you're here for my November project life with the Stories by the Month kit from Ali Edwards. I've already printed my journaling onto the cards, and here's what I've planned. I got this ticket for the TV tower in Berlin that I want to include. I also want to punch out the letters for November out of this vellum paper that came with the kit, and then I just want to add it to that background card here, or that filler card from the kit. Just kind of liking the leaves and everything, just so cute. And the back, or the last part, I want to adhere to that photo, and then add my journaling right here on top, just as a little background paper. Kind of liking that. So on the back of that photo, which I want to just put right in the center of my pocket pages here. So that's my monthly card, and I also have another flip app that I want to include photos of the Brandenburg Gate in Berlin. That's my plan. I have a photo by day and then a photo from the evening, and that's where I want to add the ticket in with this journal card. And my plan is to use these Lawn Fawn gift card slots for that, so that I can just, put my card into the slots and it's secured. And of course, my favorite super big alpha from Lora by Lora for my 3 letters for November. So yeah, that's the plan right now. So November also includes a stamp set, the kit. And I want to, use these sentiment strips from Gina K Designs to stamp some phrases, and then die cut them and add them onto photos and also journal cards. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. Again, all of my photos are printed, my journaling is typed up. I'm not including any handwritten journaling this time, and here we go. Using my Fiskars trimmer to cut down that vellum paper, and I'm going to cut out resize the second part of that vellum paper for my background paper, and I'm cutting down that journal card so it fits perfectly. Again, using my Lora by Lora alphabet dies to cut out NOV for November from that vellum paper, and just keeping it in place with a little bit of tape, and using my Big Shot to cut out the letters. And I'm also keeping the insert of the O as well, right? So cutting out the gift card slots, and here you can see how I'm putting it in, and I'm just loving that. So cool that you can use card pieces. Stamping with my mini MISTI tool and some phrase stamps from the November Stories by the Month kit. Prepping those stamps a little bit with my finger. It's like a good way to get something off there, or when they've not been used, they usually have a film on them. I'm just using VERSAFINE. And my sentiment strips from Gina K Designs to cut out those phrases. It's Just be thankful and a November. I can't read it. So adhering the title with some Gina Connect glue, and I'm only putting the glue in the places where those leaves are so that you won't be able to see that. I'm using the leftover paper to add dimension to my word strips. It's just something I learned from Jennifer McGuire, to just use your scraps. Like, I don't have to use foam tape for that. I can just, you know, cut down that die cut or leftover die cut piece there to add dimension to things. And I think it's working great. And also, I don't think I have foam tape that's that narrow. So paper is perfect. And it's scraps. I would throw them away anyway. So why not make use of them? Adding dimension to all of my word phrases, because after putting down one word strip onto the title card, I decided to use the other ones on a couple of photos. Just for some cohesiveness. Using my tweezers to hold my word phrase while I'm adding adhesive, and then just putting it down. So I'm also using a large acrylic block that I put on top of things so that it stays in place while it's drying, and it dries pretty quickly. Getting my chipboard pieces out here and just scattering them around my photos here. Since they have holes in them, I decided to add brads to them as well, because, you know, it wouldn't make sense to adhere them without anything in their holes, right? Because if you think about it, they cannot float on paper. So they need to be adhered somehow. So adhering them down, letting the glue dry, and then I'm going in with my paper piercer and I'm adding the brads for a little bit of fun on my photos here. And with that tag chipboard piece, I'm just, you know, adhering the bottom part, and then I'm going to cut off the top part so it fits into the pocket. And here we are already putting everything in the pockets, adhering 3x4s to a 4x6 card just so that they don't move around. And adding, yeah, I thought I needed something, you know, to flip over the Photoflip pockets from Craftelier, but then I decided to go with AVERY index tabs instead. So as you can see, I just put that photo flip up right there in the center. Just think that's kind of fun, and I'm really liking that. Just adding a little bit of, yeah, something different every month. And then using that stamp set again with a sticky mat so that my paper pieces stay in place while I'm stamping. Using VERSAFINE, black Onyx again. I think that stamp says just as thankful, if I'm correct. And putting them into the pocket, not pocket, AVERY index tabs. So folding it over so that you know there's a spot where you need to where you can flip something. So I most of the time I forget about the AVERY index tabs when I have flip ups or additional inserts in my monthly pages, but oh well, it happens, right? So in November, it was the first week of November was our last week when we were off school, and we still had tickets to go up to the TV tower in Berlin, which we bought back in 2020, but then like COVID hit and we couldn't go, so we got a voucher and I finally got tickets to go up there. And as you can see, it was a beautiful day. It was, I think, November 4th or something like that. So we had a little trip to Berlin. I really liked it, and I hope you enjoyed this short little process video as well, and I hope to see you with the last video for December 2023 before we head into the new year, which I haven't started yet, but there will be videos up very, very soon. Check out my blog for detailed photos and all the products that I've used if you want to purchase any, and I'll see you next time. Until then, take care. Bye bye.